Hi guys, it's Matthew here. Welcome back into another video today. Today in this video is going to be another Star Wars video on today here on my channel. And still have all 9 Star Wars movies right here. But the reason why I don't have Rogue One or Solo, sorry about that guys, in this stack right here is because in this video we're going to be ranking all 3 Star Wars trilogies today here in this video, showdown style. So what I've seen of this, I've seen a lot of other YouTubers do it, as a matter of fact. So that is what we're going to be doing here today in this video, guys, is ranking all 3 Star Wars trilogies. Then we go down in the comment section down below, guys, and tell me what Star Wars trilogy you think is the best. So for those of you that have never seen this on YouTube, so what we're going to be doing is that we're going to do it showdown style. So there's going to be 5 rounds. Round number 1 is going to be the first movie. Round number 2 is going to be the second movie. Round number 3 is going to be the third movie. Round number 4 is going to be the highest Rotten Tomatoes score. And then round number 5, we're gonna end with the criteria. Was there a plan actually going on? Were they trying to make a story as they go on? And so first place gets 1 point, second place gets 2 points, and then third place gets 3 points. The one with the least amount of points at the end wins. Those of you, and also guys, that pretty much does it. So those of you that are new to the channel, please watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance, because I do more than just movies on physical media related stuff. I also do video games and Legos and stuff like that. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, please do. And if you do like this channel, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Leave a like and a comment, and subscribe, and hit that like and hit that subscribe button, make it gray, not red. And most importantly, subscribe and press that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. If you're new here, but if you're not new here, and if you haven't done it already, please go subscribe right after this video, guys, so you don't miss any fun on my channel. And without any further ado, guys, enjoy the video. Let's get started. Okay. Round number 1 is going to be the first movie, guys, and it's going to be a great start. And I'm a huge Star Wars fan. For those of you that are new to the channel, I do have a playlist of my Star Wars videos as well. So yes, I hate to say it, it is the very first one that came out. And so yes, A New Hope comes in last place for the first movie. So I like this movie for what it is. It's a good movie, but I'm not the biggest fan of Alec Guinness as Obi-Wan Kenobi. I just thought he wasn't a good fit for the older Obi-Wan Kenobi. I kind of wish they chose somebody else, because he didn't play Obi-Wan Kenobi very well, in my opinion. So yes, coming in last place for this round is the original trilogy. I really hate to say it, guys, but it's going to get better as we go along. Alright. And our runner-up for round number 1 is actually going to be the sequel trilogy, because The Force Awakens is my favorite out of the original, out of the sequel trilogy. But yes, it still comes in second place for me. And if you guys saw my Star Wars ranking, you guys may have noticed that A New Hope, The Force Awakens was higher up on my list than A New Hope. I believe A New Hope was number 8 on my list, and then The Force Awakens was number 5 on my list. So yes, The Force Awakens comes in at second place. The sequel trilogy comes in at second place, as a matter of fact, guys. And so the sequel trilogy gets 2 points for that. And now, and coming in first place, yes, I'm one of the very few people that like the sequel trilogy, to actually, guys, and I really I really like The Phantom Menace, to be honest. Like, it's a very underrated Star Wars movie in my opinion, because in my opinion this is actually one of the most quotable Star Wars movies out of all of them. And so yeah, and I do like the lightsaber duel between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn versus Darth Maul. I really do like that lightsaber duel. I do like the storyline as well with the invasion on Naboo and whatnot. And so yeah, coming in, so the prequels come in first place. All right. Round number 2, guys, is going to be the second movie in the trilogy. And so, coming in last place here is, hands down, The Last Jedi. Yes. If you guys did see my ranking, The Last Jedi was last on my list. Yeah. The Last Jedi, I don't hate this movie. Like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so there's things that I like about all the different Star Wars movies, and so yeah, The Last Jedi isn't my favorite Star Wars movie, and then for some reason I just don't really think it carries the storyline like the others do, and so I kind of put the sequel trilogy in last place for this one, because it's not really my favorite, to be honest, guys. So yeah, so the sequels get 3 points for that. Okay, our runner-up for this one is going to be the original trilogy. So yes, I do like The Empire Strikes Back more than The Last Jedi, to be honest, because because I do like the Hoth battle at the beginning, and then I do like the Cloud City scene as well, and so yeah, I do like that one as well. I do think The Empire Strikes Back is one of the best Star Wars movies. This was number 4 on my list of the Star Wars movies, and whatnot. So yeah, and then when Luke Skywalker meets Yoda, I like how Yoda picks up a piece of food, and then he's all like, "Roar!" And then Luke Skywalker's all like, "Put that down," and then Master Yoda takes a bite out of it, and then he's all like, "Hey, that's my dinner," and then. It just really cracks me up with the commentary between it just really cracks me up with the commentary between Yoda and Luke in this movie, and so I like The Empire Strikes Back for what it is. So yes, it comes in. Coming in second place with 2 points is the original trilogy. Our runner-up here is going to be Attack of the Clones. I do love the prequel trilogy, as a matter of fact, guys. The prequel trilogy is probably my favorite overall trilogy, so most likely this one's gonna win and whatnot. But yeah, Attack of the Clones is my favorite Star Wars movie as well, and I do like the romantic dialogue between Padme and Anakin here, and And one other thing I really do like is the Battle of Geonosis, because I really do like how all the Jedi's show up at the Colosseum and whatnot, and then they fight the battle droids, and then they try to catch Count Dooku, but he ends up escaping. And so I do like all the action sequences in here as well. So yeah, Attack of the Clones comes in first place. And if you guys did see my ranking of the Star Wars movies that I did, you guys may have noticed. You guys may know that that Attack of the Clones came in first place. So how's the leaderboard looking now? So, and in last place, well, tied for second / last place, or can't really see it for some reason, but yes, and second / last place are the originals and the sequels, so they're tied with 5 points. And then right now the prequels only have 2 points. So now round 3 is going to be the third movie, actually. All right, so it's going to be the third movie now. So coming in last place is the Rise of Skywalker, actually. So yes, again, if you guys saw my ranking video, you guys may have noticed that The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker were the last two on my list, and so that's why The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi beat The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, because The Rise of Skywalker was better than The Last Jedi in my opinion, but it's still not my favorite Star Wars movie. That still doesn't really make it any better for me. So yes, I have to say the sequels for last place, because higher up on my list was Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was number 6 on my list, so it was definitely higher up than The Rise of Skywalker. So, in last place are the sequels. All right, and so our runner-up here is the original trilogy, because the Return of the Jedi comes in second place here. So yes, this is one of the top 6 best Star Wars movie, but it just missed my top 5 for my ranking video. So this one was number 6 on my list. So yes, I do think it's one of the best Star Wars movies, but it missed the top 5, so it came in at number 6. So yes. Return of the Jedi, I think, is one of the top 6 best Star Wars movies, and so yes, I had to say Return of the Jedi for this one. So yes, coming in second place is Return of the Jedi. I really do like the space battle in here, and I do like the scene with Jabba the Hutt on Tatooine when Luke Skywalker defeats the Rancor, and then when they escape and blow up Jabba's sailing ship and whatnot. And then I do like the Battle of Endor, and then the chase on Endor scene, and the space battle most definitely, and the throne room scene in Return of the Jedi. So I had to put the originals at second place, because the third movie in the prequel trilogy is higher up on my list as well. So yes. So in first place here is Revenge of the Sith, as a matter of fact, guys. And so yes, I do like Revenge of the Sith. Like I said, the prequel trilogy is my favorite trilogy of all time, and I really do like I do like the lightsaber battle between General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi and whatnot. So I had to put this one here I had to put this one here at number one because my top three favorite Star Wars movies are all three of the prequels, as a matter of fact. So I had to pick Revenge of the Sith for to come in at number one. I don't like how they have to kill the Jedi off, but they had to do it anyway because George Lucas did them out of order and whatnot, and so they had to kill everybody off to line it up with A New Hope. But what depresses me more is when Padme dies, and so I don't really like any scene in Revenge of the Sith after Padme dies, except for the lightsaber duel between Palpatine and Yoda. That's actually one of my favorite lightsaber duels. So I had to put the prequels in first place. All right. So round number one is over, round number two is over, and round number three is over. So now we move on to round number 4. And so we're going to look at the highest Rotten Tomatoes score, which movie in each trilogy has the highest Rotten Tomatoes score. So first, we're going to look at the originals, and then we'll look at the prequels, and then we will look at the sequels. Alright, so I have this pulled up here. And looking at the original trilogy, so A New Hope has a 93%. The Empire Strikes Back has a 94%. And then Return of the Jedi has an 83%. So the highest Rotten Tomatoes, so the score for the Rotten Tomatoes on the original trilogy is a 94. And so now we're going to look at the prequel trilogy. So it says The Phantom Menace has a 51 score, and Attack of the Clones has a 66 score, and Revenge of the Sith has a 79 score. So they're hot. So the prequels' highest score is 79. And so now we're going to look at the sequel trilogy. And first we're going to look at The Force Awakens. The Force Awakens has a 93 score. The Last Jedi has a 91 score. And The Rise of Skywalker has a 52 score. The original trilogy wins this one with a 94 Rotten Tomatoes score, and then the sequel trilogy has a 90 wins second place with a 93 score. So they get 2 points, and then the prequels come in last because their highest Rotten Tomatoes score was a 79. Alright, so now what's the leaderboard look like right now? So okay, there we go. Just needed to show it closer. So right now the prequels are in first with 6 points, and then the originals are in second place with 8 points, and then the sequels are in last place with 10 points right now. So the fifth and final round is going to be the criteria. Was there a plan going on and whatnot to make the trilogy to actually make the trilogy and whatnot? All right. So coming in last place here, guys, is going to actually be the sequel trilogy, to be honest. So the reason why this trilogy right here comes in last place is because these movies take place after Return of the Jedi, and so this was just made up after Revenge of the Sith because they were trying to build a story on and to take place after Return of the Jedi. So they had to do a new story to keep making the Star Wars movies, and so there wasn't really much of a plan going on here. So that's why I put the sequels in last place here. So let me give them 3 points for that. Alright. So now our runner-up for this one is going to be the original trilogy, as a matter of fact. So yes. So there was more of a plan going on in A New Hope because after Return of the Jedi was done, they had we knew that there was going to be more backstory to tell because that's what the prequels were for. And so the whole point of the prequel trilogy was to show us something, because if you were born back when A New Hope, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi came out, I wasn't, but I actually know what those prequels were for. Since they did them out of order, if you were born back in those days, you may have noticed that Darth Vader and Palpatine have control of the galaxy, and so but we had no idea how Darth Vader and Palpatine got control of the galaxy in the first place. And those prequels were to show us where Palpatine and Darth Vader came from, and that is how they got control of the galaxy, is because they killed the heroes. They killed the people that were the heroes in the first place to make sure democracy and the whole galaxy was safe. And so this sets up this set it up a prequel trilogy and whatnot. So there was a little plan going on there. All right, so the originals come in second place with the come in second place. They get 2 points, as a matter of fact. And so now coming in first place are the prequels, as a matter of fact, guys. And so yes. So there was a plan going on this all along, because so if we look at the Phantom Menace here, this was to show us how they met Darth Vader. And since Anakin is the one that became Darth Vader, this was to show us where they found him from and whatnot. And so, and where he met, and so, yeah. And so this was to show us where Anakin came from and how they met him. And then right here, Attack of the Clones was to show us why he was turning to the dark side and whatnot. And so yeah. And then we have Revenge of the Sith taking place after A New Hope. And so yes, this one this one ties it in all together. And so those babies that Padme has at the end of Revenge of the Sith were Luke and Leia. And so the reason why the Empire, and the reason why Master Yoda said they needed to split up was to keep the Empire from finding them. And that is how Luke and Leia didn't know each other when they first met, because they had to be split up to keep the Empire from finding them. And so that is how the Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father is because Anakin became Darth Vader, and he's the one that had the baby, had Luke and Leia with Padme, and so yes. So coming in first place here are the prequels, and so the prequels get 1 point for that. And so who wins this round? Who wins overall? The prequels do with 7 points, and then the originals get second place with 10 points, and then the sequels get last place with a score of 13 points. So the prequels won every round except for the Rotten Tomatoes round, because the originals came in first place at round number 4, and then the round that they lost, and so the round that they came in last place in was round 1, and so the original trilogy, it got second place. It got second place round 2, round 3, and round 5, and then the sequels got last place. Got last place at all the rounds except for round number 4 and round number 1, because they got second place round number 4 and round number 1. So the sequels lost most of the rounds and whatnot, and so it was a close race between the sequel and the original trilogy. But that does it for my Star Wars ranking of all 3 of the Star Wars trilogies, showdown style, guys. What I do want you guys also to do is that make sure you tell me in the comment section down below which one you think is the best Star Wars trilogy. And you guys may have noticed that I'm in a new area, but I'm still at the exact same house at my dad's. He's not home right now, so I have the house to myself for a little bit, and so I just thought, why not do it out here in the dining room and whatnot? So yeah, guys, make sure you subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything in the future. And those of you that are new to my channel, I do more than just movie-related stuff and physical media-related stuff. I do video games, Legos, and all kinds of stuff like that. So if that kind of stuff is your speed to watch on YouTube, please make sure you go watch a couple of my other videos. Give a couple of my other videos a chance. And if you do like this video, and if you do like this channel and like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. Make it gray and not red. And those of you that are not new to the channel, and if you haven't subscribed already, please go subscribe after this video, guys. And please make sure, guys, you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any fun little videos that I do on my channel. And without any further ado, guys, I'm gonna go bring you back to more videos, and I will be doing my favorite moment from every Star Wars movie eventually. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But without any further ado, guys, I'm gonna go bring you back to more videos, and I will see you all in the very next video. Bye.